Another day, another video. Welcome back to the channel, everybody. Today we are watching the 100. This episode 13 of the second season. Hopefully you guys have been enjoying it so far, and if you'd like to vote for your most liked and disliked character of this season, it is available in the description below. Just take 30 seconds out, pick your character, and then your results of mine will be shown in the final episode of this season. Also, today's episode is free. If you click on the link again and put the password in, you can watch it, so enjoy that as well. Now, last episode, very interesting. You know, Mount Weather, they was not messing about. Their intentions were to not accept the proposal that Clarke offered. You know, she did send that person back, didn't she? She was like, look, mate, give our people back, and that is it. That's pretty much plain and simple. We won't attack you as long as everybody comes out safe. Well, they know that that's not going to happen because they've actually been doing the bone marrow transfer, and they killed a couple of them. So they've decided, you know what, we're going to double down on our efforts and we're going to attack you. You threatened us, we're going to do it as well. You know, the Grounders, they was meeting up. 12 different clans was all uniting so that they can have a meeting to how to, you know, infiltrate and save the people within Mount Weather. And they obviously found out that this was happening. They had a spy in the woods. They knew the coordinates. They decided, Cage anyway, he decided to launch a missile. Now, this is going to be devastating to everybody because it's successfully hit as well. Like, at the end of the episode, we seen it. Catastrophe, mate. It looked like 99% of the people that was literally there have died. Now, what's really interesting is Clarke knew about this because as Bellamy was trying to find, you know, his people on the inside, climbing through the ducting, the conversation was going on. He had his little microphone in. Clarke and Raven heard what was going on, and they knew that the missile was hitting. This is why Clarke actually went to the camp. She told Lexa. Lexa was like, look, we have to just let it happen. We can't tell them that, you know, that a missile's coming because they'll know that we have somebody on the inside. Now, from her perspective, she's probably right. It's really smart in terms of, like, keeping your informant on the inside. But there's already chaos going on the inside, and you know what I mean, it wouldn't make any difference. They already know somebody's there because of what Bellamy's been doing. So, like, realistically, they probably could have saved a lot of people, but I also think that it was a poor decision from them not to tell more people or create a diversion where they set something on fire, so it you know, like it lessened the crowds that would have been in the camp as the missile hit. Now, Clarke's obviously ran in and saved the mum. She turned up unannounced and she's gone in. She's told her that we can't be here, we need to go away, and she's dragged her just in time before the missiles hit. Now, obviously, she's literally livid that Clarke knew about this and didn't actually tell anybody. And obviously, she's not happy that she'd let a lot of her own people / a lot of the Grounders die. Now, I like in this episode that Octavia was talking, using the word we in connection with the Grounders. So she was like, we are the Grounders, you know, like, we do this. She was speaking in the Grounder language when she was moaning at Lincoln because he was saying that, you know, he let her brother down and, like, he can't control himself, and she was saying, sort yourself out, mate. Literally, we don't act like this. We're fighters, we're warriors. I also like how Jaha and Murphy decided to carry on going in the pursuit of you know, the City of Light. It was kind of, I don't know, what would you call it, hustled by a woman. She pretended that she was left lonely and attacked, and they walked quite far pulling a carriage before somebody turned up and robbed them, and she was part of it as well. But she did tell them to carry on going north if they want to find it. Now, half of the camp decided to go back, and half decided to believe and have a bit of faith and move forward. And Jack has always got the faith, so I'm excited to see, obviously, where they end up, searching for the City of Light. A lot of stuff's going on, really exciting. Hopefully Abby doesn't reveal the information that Clarke knew that the missile was coming, because, like Clarke said, if she does reveal it and they know it, then the alliance is not going to carry on. Plus, the war will be over for her people, because obviously it's going to be mass chaos and fighting within each other. So it's going to be exciting. If you do enjoy today's episode, please smash the like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, let's jump into today's episode.
They see us, they'll strike again.
I want the mountain men dead. All of them.
You're still alive.
We save those who can be saved.
That is savage, isn't it? Oh, she died.
Abby? I'm sure Clarke's okay. I'll find her.
Yes, Indra. I mean, she didn't escape, but she's not dead. Yo, Indra can't know that they knew this was... Oh no, she's still alive.
Just spot her matter. He's here to make sure we're dead.
He won't. Because I'm gonna kill him.
Indra, let me help you. No. You use the Sky Girl to draw fire.
Got a problem?
Yes. You are the bringers of death.
Alright, it's Kane. Hey, that's smart, that.
Jasper, where do you want this? Put it here. No weak spots. We need to make sure they don't get in. That works too.
They're a good duo then.
Come on. Can't move. I'm going for the shooter. I'll sound the horn when it's done.
This is my village. You're the chief's second. Save our people.
Be her village, imagine that. I knew that she'd be one of them. Oh, not messing about. Look at that. Blowing it.
Marrow treatment's worked.
Get this down.
Open fire. Oh, no, not yet. They done that last time, didn't they? That's how they got them. It is the plan. Go on, Jasper. He smoked a few off there. Yes, Jasper. Yeah, he's doing all pretty well, him. Yes, Jasper. Mate, I love it when they do stuff like that, me. Like, taking somebody out on the floor defenseless, right, is... People say it's weak, but I also think that it's strong. Because, like, on the head, you've got to know in your head as well that they're defenseless, and I'm still going to savagely murder them. Do you know what I'm saying? So, like, it's a character progression kind of thing, and I think it's decent. I like it. You know, he's like, you're coming in and taking my people. I don't care what you are, who you are. You're dead, mate. Literally, and that was good. Now, when I say that they say stuff and they have the intentions, but it never happens, that's a prime example. You'll be safe. I said straight away she's dead. Like, instantly, though. I didn't say she's dead after they took her. As soon as he said that we'll be safe, I said she's dead. Now, she might actually stay alive, but she has been taken. And it's like when Bellamy was in the cages and he said to the ground, I'll come back for you. I said, mate, the guy fully believes that. He 100% believes he's going back for them. But, like, is he going to in time? Probably not. It's just the way, like, shows go. And I actually want him to. I want the grounders to survive inside this camp as well. I want them to go and get them. Imagine if they could get them as their army as well. How many more people that they would have. And they're better fighters. They are. The grounders are much better fighters. Now, again, it's interesting that... you know, Indra, it looks like she may be dying. She's been shot. The sniper's well committed. You know, he wasn't happy that the missile didn't kill everybody. He wanted to take the rest out. But now he's just sitting duck in the woods. Everybody knows where they are. You know, he's going to get infiltrated from both sides. It looks like, you know, Clark's going from one and possibly Lincoln's going for the other. I want Clark to do the final blow. And I don't even want it to be hesitant as well. He did not hesitate to hit him with the axe. Clark cannot hesitate at all. She needs to go over. She needs to, I don't know, hit him so he can see her. And then she's like, mate, this is for my people. Bang. Do you know what I mean? Don't question him. Nothing. Just ruthlessly kill him right there. And then as soon as you see him. How's she going to pull that thing off him?
Can you move your toes?
Yeah. That could be Clark.
It's the second time that's asked. Yes, go on. Good. That's good. Maya again.
Dad, you're home.
Dad.
Drill bit broke again.
What are they doing here?
Look, they're in trouble. We just need someplace safe to stay. He's gonna help us.
I'm not getting that.
We're part of a movement that was against using outsider blood.
If you get caught,
We won't if you help us.
just this once. If the rumors are true and your bone marrow can get us back to the ground, they'll never stop.
You need to focus. You think that killing the shooter will make you feel better, but it won't.
Octavia said you were both.
You've seen Octavia?
Yeah. If you had survived the explosion of being pinned down by a sniper.
Ugh.
Your femoral arteries lacerated. The weight of the beam is the only thing keeping you alive.
Find your daughter.
If I can get a tourniquet around your leg, it buys us more time.
The mess hall has a trash chute.
Trash.
There's one on every level. Best part, no radiation alarms.
You're a natural-born revolutionary.
My mom was a revolutionary.
Well, I hope you survive, man. Literally, I really do. I hope you survive, Maya. I've got Maya.
I thought we'd try something a little different this time. 20 minutes of oxygen in Maya's suit. 20 minutes, your friend will either suffocate or burn.
If we can get to the crater, we can tunnel in from the side. Get back!
Smart. They're the seconds, aren't they? Indra said that the seconds will follow.
Fox is okay. Bellamy saved her. He's gonna get some guns in here through the trash chute.
I won't let you die.
I won't let you surrender.
Imagine waking up there like that and not being able to move. You'd be well scared, wouldn't you?
I'm so cold.
I'm sorry, Marcus. She's my daughter. How could she do something like this?
She made a choice. Like executing people for stealing medicine. Like sucking the air from the lungs of 300 parents.
Like floating the man you love to save your people. After everything we've done, do we even deserve to survive?
Only if you believe you deserve to.
She's almost...
See, right, before this happens here, that was good actually. I was kind of annoyed that she was telling him that obviously Clarke knew that this attack was happening, because it looks like he's about to die, and that's a bit of useful, like, it's not useful, that information to him. It's literally could make him upset and sad as he's about to pass away. But I'm actually thinking that he's not going to die now after that conversation. And, you know, he kind of turned it around and said, why are you being a hypocrite? Well, I can't be a hypocrite. You can't be one. What's the difference between Clarke trying to save her people and us sacrificing 300 deaths on the Ark to save our people? Do you know what? I absolutely love it when people put things into perspective like that. Like, this is where I was saying, right, that them in the Ark, in Mount Weather, when obviously Dante's gained a conscience and that he doesn't want to kill the Sky people, mate, Cage is like, we have been draining Grounders for years. Now we could drain somebody else, which gives us extra benefits. So you don't want to do it. Why are you such a hypocrite? I agree with him. I actually agree with him. Doesn't mean that I want him to succeed. Just that plain simple fact, what he's saying, makes total sense. The fact is, yeah, I bet he's not looking at her decisions that she's made in her life. Yeah, she might try to blame it on Felonius, which she does all the time. Oh, that was another counsellor, whatever they call him. No, mate, you're part of it. You was there, you was the board, you take votes, yeah? You chose to send 100 children, as you call it, to the ground. You was going to sacrifice 100 deaths. You chose as part of a group, even though, yes, you didn't agree with it at the time. You know, you was going to float 300 people, but you ended up getting people to sacrifice themselves, but you're still part of it. Do you know what I mean? You was making decisions that was killing lives, whether you was wanting it to happen or not. You're part of a council that accepted it and went forward with it. And the thing is, yeah, you class all of the Ark as your people. Clarke doesn't. She classes her friends here in Mount Weather, they're her people, because they're the people that she was sent down to the ground to die for, yeah, with, and now she's got a connection, and that's her family. Not all these people, not the Grounders. They might be acquaintances, part of an alliance, and you're part of it as well. She probably loves you, yeah, because you're a mum and that. But what I'm saying is she has more loyalty towards Mount Weather people and saving them. She'd rather save 40 in here and kill 100 out there than save 100 out there and kill the 40 in here. Same as me. I would prefer, like I said before, 100 random people in the world to die than 5 of my family members to die. Completely savage. 100% accept it. I acknowledge it. But that is what I choose, and I won't even change it. I won't even stand by it. Literally, I'll take that second in a heartbeat like that, and that is what she done. She made the decision what she thought was best to save her friends, and that's what you do as well. It's just like it's not the decision you like.
What the hell did you do? Cut power to the motor. Help me.
Someone in there.
Coming in!
Is it Bellamy?
Here. Come on.
Come on, go, go, go!
Decontamination complete. All clear.
What are you doing here?
What your mother would have done.
That's helping. What a guy.
And don't tell me Finn finally got his peace talks.
Something like that.
That's good, that actually. He's got to focus on her now. He's dead now, yeah. They need to all run.
Clark! Please! Your people need you.
You are my people.
Shot through his shoulder to hit him.
Good shot.
That was a good shot. Proper good shot.
Make you feel better.
No, never does. It literally never does.
Go in strong, take him alive if you can.
Find them.
I'm going to hide you.
Come with me. We'll divide you along the way. Let's go.
Okay. Mate, the grounders are still caged up. He's not gonna got them.
What do we do?
Stay alive. Be ready to fight.
Marcus, wake up! Wake up!
I think he'll survive. Octavia's gonna come in clutch.
Still not working.
Oh, here we go. Camp's coming.
We saw the missile, heard the blast. Figured you could use some help. Let us through.
We've got 2 survivors.
Gains well, Dusty. Do you know, I like these two because they've not forced it.
What happened here will not stand. The mountain will fall. The dead will be avenged! With our 2 people working together, we're gonna win this war, Clark.
I will not miss this fight.
Proper fighter, mate. Can't tell me she's not decent. She is decent.
How's Kate?
He'll live. We could really use your help.
Oh, she's been a big person.
We're leaving. Sniper wasn't wearing a hazmat suit. The Mara treatment worked. They're gonna kill all my friends. Kate, we're the good guys. We can.
Oh, they say that when they think that maybe something bad could happen, innit? Ah, that was decent. Do you know what I mean? Like, today, Abby had a good episode, you know? She did. She was trying to save Kane. I know that she told him, technically, that Clark knew, but then he countered it really well, and then she reflected. You know, she didn't try and make an excuse either. Do you know what I mean? Like, she done a bit of self-reflection. She was like, oh, just like me floating my husband, kind of gained a better understanding of a situation, and that's what I love. Do you know what I mean? Like, one of the worst things that you can have, right, is when somebody faces up with something that they done, all right, and instead of taking the blame, if you make a mistake or you're part of the similar action that somebody's done, you could either be moody and turn a blind eye and pretend that you've never been involved, or you can self-reflect and say, do you know what, yeah, you're probably right, you know, I'm pissed that Clark's done that, but I've done it in the past as well, and people have forgiven me, so maybe, you know, maybe I should be a little bit more lenient with her. You know, I'm not happy with what she's done, but I can't be fuming consistently because I've done something similar in my life before. And do you know what I mean? Like, Clark's forgive her a little bit. She's a bit salty in certain situations, and she can be as well. But, like, she's done really well. And at the end there, you know, she wasn't even mad at her. I thought she was going to spill, you know, but she didn't. She said, we need to get the people, and she was right. And then, obviously, she said, look, mate, just remember, we're the good guys. But I think Clark knows that. She doesn't think anything bad about you guys. She just thinks that she's willing to do whatever it takes to save her friends. But also, I like how she said as well, mate, you better go and get them then, aren't you? And, you know, time's ticking. I thought Abby's had a good episode. We didn't say anything about Murphy or Jaha, you know what I mean? We've not seen the progression of their story towards the City of Light. But we did see, obviously, the aftermath of this missile hitting. And I swear to God, mate, it took me ages to go after that sniper. It was night time when that hit, and it was absolute daytime by the time they actually found him. He was miles away. And you see Lincoln, you know, INDRA'S been hating him for ages, calling him a traitor, calling him a reaper, saying that he's with the Sky people, you're not one of us now, and then he's gone and he saved her. And I know that it's just simplistic, like, you saved my life, okay, I forgive you, but, like, again, it's about earning that respect. And, like, the more and more Octavia works, the more she fights and the more she commands, the more respect she's gaining off the grounders. Slash, you know, Lincoln showing it today, he's willing to put his life on the line. He's gone, he saved their people. She's forgiven him, you know. I may never forget but I'll forgive you. Do you know what I mean? Like, and we are together now. You saved my life, thank you. You know what I mean? You saved our people. We're here now. We're on our feet. We're going to go after them. We're going to attack Mount Weather. Do you know what I mean? So, like, it's small actions that gain respect from people, and it shows, like, most of the time, it's you put your life on the line for somebody else, you'll always be grateful. You'll always be there. You'll take a bullet for them. And, you know, if someone's pissed you off or whatever, you'll forgive them because, obviously, the crazy action that they've just took. So, it's going to be interesting. Bellamy, what a sick job he's doing on the inside, mate. He's had a solid second half of the season. Don't feel like he was utilised enough. Not that he had a bad first season, just don't think he was in it enough. We was focusing on more storylines. But ever since that, he's kind of been sent to this camp. He's done so good. He's smashing it. He's doing so well. He's, you know, he's saved everybody again. And now, obviously, he's got, like, Maya's dad in, who's been against you treating people on the outside as well as other people. So it's going to be exciting to see how they go now, because you're getting a little army and getting people with inside to help them. They just need to get the grounders now. That's it. I keep saying it. He told that woman he'd go back for her, and he hasn't. And I'm not slagging him off for that. It's been chaotic. But there's so many grounders in there. No, even Clark referenced it, and he was like, oh, the Trojan horse. You go and get them, mate. There's literally way more of them than there is of you. And you could have a good, strong army who know how to fight. Yeah, they'll probably be weak now because they've been drained. But they're going to be motivated to stay alive, and the more the merrier. So go and get the grounders. Okay, so that is going to wrap up today's episode. Put up a good fight inside Mount Weather, you know. Which is, you see Jasper, mate, he was savage. He was slashing them up. They killed quite a lot of them. Guy was on the floor, he hit him with the axe, didn't even hesitate. Just like Clark actually didn't hesitate to kill the sniper. I know that she wanted to avenge everybody who died, and obviously blamed him for hitting the missile. And I don't blame her. I actually don't blame her. Just based on... Do you know what, right? In real life, I ain't gonna lie as well. Like, if somebody killed all my family and I knew that that person killed them, then I would happily kill them. If you give me the option, if someone said, mate, you can kill that person, I would do it. I would go over there, I would kill them. You know, you killed my family, I'm killing you. That is your punishment. Now, will I feel better after it? Probably not. I'll acknowledge that firsthand, and she probably knew as well. But the fact is, it's an action that's got to be done. It is. I firmly believe it. I have no problem with her going after it. I'm a firm advocate of, like, you do something to me, I do something to you. Literally, you know, if you come and brick my windows in real life, I'll go brick your windows. I'll go slash your car tyres. You know what I mean? Something simple like that. In a show like this, you come kill my friends, I'm going to kill you. Standard. Literal standard. And no problem with it. Whether it's the right call, I don't care. If you do it, I accept it. I acknowledge it. I don't slag it off. I think that you got every right to make that decision, whether it's good or bad. And, you know, she done that sick shot as well. Right through Lincoln's shoulder and straight in the heart and killed him. That guy was a proper determined. He's a typical guy that, like, you're at your job and you're working and he's hardcore. Do you know what I mean? You have 10 minutes more than your break and he's going to tell your boss, oh, you see him, mate, he's having 10 minutes more. Or you come in 5 minutes late today. One of them proper person that loves it. He's not happy that he got the coordinates and he hit the missile and he killed like 200 people. He wanted more. He was there all day trying it, spying, and you know, got what he deserved, mate. Now inside, it was interesting. Like I said, Maya, she's managed to get her dad involved, and the rest of the you know, rest of Mount Weather, people who've been against this blood draining for a while, and now they're working as a team. They split up, but they've got more people on the inside. They're going to know how to, you know, use the alleyways, the, you know, whatever you want to call it, the underground, because the codes have changed on the doors. So if people knew it, they probably don't now. Only Cage does, but they've got a better way of actually being protected and more people that are willing to be on their side. And I do think that going after the grounders and releasing them from their cages is going to be the next step, the more beneficial one. But you can't say Bellamy's not doing good. He's gone in, he saved that girl, he killed those 2 guards. You know what I mean? He's the one that done the breach with the gas. Now, we haven't seen, like I said, Murphy or Jaha, but we did see that Kane actually, you know, did get hit by the rubble, and Indra, and I thought she was dying. And she got hit by the sniper as well. And I thought she was a goners, because she said to Octavia that you are, you know, the second in command now. You need to take that. You need to go and rally, you know, the rest of the seconds. And she actually done it. She was smart, mate. She literally drank a bit of that vodka, threw it, hit the fire. When it sparked up up. I thought, mate, you should have ran then. But no, she's way more clever than me. She waited. You see all the smoke come, and then he used that as their diversion to get in there. And obviously people are following her. And like you say, people are starting to respect her now. Not just, you know, her own community, and a couple of the grounders, quite a few of them now are starting to be on her side. And I also like here how her relationship with Lincoln, they've not hardcore forced it. They've used it enough where you can get behind it. And like at the start when he was first introduced and we didn't even know his name, I was very intrigued because he definitely had a connection and a liking towards her. But then we haven't took it, and every single episode they couple her. We've just had it where like the scenes that they're in, I can feel like they care for each other and they like it, and they're willing to put their life on the line for it. And not every scene they're always like lovey-dovey. Do you know what I mean? Like last episode, she found him in the woods. She was not happy with him. She was saying that he's kind of weak and we're strong, the grounders, you know. Like, and she hit him, didn't she? She knocked him out or something. So, I mean, it's really good. I like what they've done with them. I thought it was a bit sad when, you know, Finn was raised. The question for Finn was raised. Jasper, did Finn finally get his peace talks? Something like that. You know, wounded me. He is resting in peace somewhere, hopefully. But it's exciting, mate. Honestly, was this episode 13? I think it was, or 12. I'm not too sure. But there's not much left of the season, and I can't wait, honestly, for the big full-on scrap, because it's going to happen at some point. I hope Dante survives, actually, because he has been decent, even though we didn't see him after being injected with that bone marrow last episode. And also, after watching today's episode, I think that Maya's not got it. I might have been stupid to think that she had, but she had the transfusion from Jasper, didn't she? And I don't think that's as strong and beneficial as obviously the bone marrow one. So I'm back to the position where I don't even know if they win, if she can actually make it outside. I kind of think that she's going to die now, and I'm wounded about that. Honestly, no joke, gutted. I actually want her to be in it, so let's see how it goes. But hopefully she does stay alive, because she's been a big help and a massive asset this season. So that's why hopefully you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, please smash a like, really helps out. Subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers, guys.